Hi everyone, and welcome to the Mighty Saints of God Prayers channel. We are so glad you could join us for what we hope will be a fascinating and insightful. Please subscribe to our channel for more powerful lessons like this. Today, we're embarking on an exploration of something that has shaped human history, culture, and personal identity for millennia: religion. Now, we know that religion can be a complex and sometimes sensitive topic. Our goal tonight isn't to tell you what to believe, but to simply open a window into the diverse tapestry of human faith. We'll be exploring the different types of religions and some of their core beliefs, all in a way that we hope is both understandable and enjoyable. Think of it like a quick tour of the world's spiritual landscape. We'll be moving pretty fast, so grab your metaphorical passports. When we talk about religion, we can generally categorize them into a few major types. The one most of us are familiar with is what we call monotheistic religions. Mono, of course, means one. So, these are religions that believe in a single, all-powerful God. The three big ones are Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. They're often called the Abrahamic religions because they all trace their origins back to the prophet Abraham. Let's start with Judaism, one of the oldest monotheistic religions. Its followers believe in one God who revealed himself to Abraham in the ancient Hebrews. Central to their faith is the Torah, the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible, which contains the laws and commandments from God. At its heart, Judaism is about a covenant, or a sacred agreement between God and the Jewish people. It emphasizes tradition, family, and a rich history of struggle and resilience. They believe in one God, but they are not waiting for a Messiah to come. Next, Christianity. The largest religion in the world with over 2 billion followers. Christians also believe in one God, but they believe he revealed himself most fully through his Son, Jesus Christ. They believe Jesus is the Messiah promised in the Hebrew Scriptures. The central tenet of Christianity is the belief that Jesus died on a cross to atone for humanity's sins and was resurrected 3 days later, offering salvation and eternal life to those who believe in him. The Bible, particularly the New Testament, is their sacred text. And finally, Islam. Followers are called Muslims, and they believe there is only one God, whom they call Allah. They believe Allah's final prophet was Muhammad, who received revelations that are compiled in their holy book, the Quran. The core of Islam is the 5 pillars: a declaration of faith, prayer 5 times a day, giving to charity, fasting during the month of Ramadan, and making a pilgrimage to Mecca if possible. Islam emphasizes submission to the will of God and living a life of peace and compassion. Okay, let's travel to the East. Here we encounter a very different kind of religious framework: polytheistic and dharmic religions. Poly means many, so these are religions that believe in multiple gods or deities. The most prominent example is Hinduism. It's one of the oldest religions in the world, with origins that predate recorded history. Unlike the Abrahamic religions, Hinduism isn't just one single belief system. It's more of a family of traditions, practices, and philosophies. A key concept in Hinduism is the belief in a single divine reality, Brahman, which manifests in countless forms. So while they worship many gods and goddesses, like Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma, they often see them as different aspects of that one ultimate reality. Central to Hinduism are the concepts of karma, the law of cause and effect; dharma, one's duty in life; and moksha, the ultimate goal of liberation from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, which is known as samsara. It's a beautiful and rich tradition with a deeply philosophical core. Moving on, we come to Buddhism now. This is a fascinating one because it's often considered less of a religion and more of a philosophy or a way of life. The founder, Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha, was not a god, but a man who achieved enlightenment. That's right. The core of Buddhism is the belief that suffering is a part of life, and that this suffering is caused by desire and attachment. The solution, according to the Buddha, is to follow the Eightfold Path, a set of principles that lead to wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental development. The ultimate goal is to achieve nirvana, a state of complete liberation from suffering and the cycle of rebirth. While there are no gods in the traditional sense, there is a profound sense of spiritual practice and inner transformation. Now let's talk about a third category, animistic and indigenous religions. This is where we go way back to some of the earliest forms of human spirituality. These religions are often tied to specific cultures, tribes, and geographic locations. Animism comes from the Latin word for spirit or soul. Animistic religions believe that everything, animals, plants, rocks, rivers, possesses a spiritual essence or a soul. The physical world and the spiritual world are not separate, they are intertwined. The focus is on the sacredness of nature and the importance of living in harmony with the environment. Shamanism, for example, is a practice where a spiritual leader, or shaman, can communicate with the spirit world to heal, guide, or protect the community. These traditions are often passed down orally, through stories, rituals, and ceremonies. While they may not have a global presence, they are incredibly important for understanding the deep connection between people, their land, and their ancestors. So, we've had a whirlwind tour, haven't we? We've talked about monotheistic faiths that believe in one God. We've explored dharmic traditions that seek to end suffering and find liberation. And we've touched upon animistic beliefs that see the divine in every part of the natural world. What we hope you take away from this is not just a list of names and beliefs, but a deeper appreciation for the incredible diversity of human spirituality. At their core, these traditions often share common themes: the search for meaning, the desire for a moral framework, the pursuit of connection, and the hope for a better life. They are a testament to the human spirit's endless quest to understand our place in the universe. We hope this has been an enjoyable and enlightening experience for you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thanks for watching. Please tell us what you like about these religions and which religions are you part of. Share the video, because we also want to know how others feel about this. Don't forget to leave your prayers requests in the comment section. We will be in prayer with you. God bless you.